There we are. Okay. There we go. Hello, and welcome to this evening's intention. Tonight's topic, we're continuing from this morning, is courage, and adding that to our intention. So find a place to sit or lie down for the next 15 minutes or so where you won't be disturbed. And we're going to relax our bodies and leave them into the care of Pachamama while we journey inside. So close your eyes, and we're going to relax our bodies now with our breath, taking in long, slow breaths, fully filling your lungs, the back of your lungs, your kidneys, your abdomen, your whole being with the breath of life. And then when you exhale, I want you to just let go of everything. Feel your body melt into the ground. Let go of all the worries and concerns of the day. We have a little mini vacation right now. Okay? With each subsequent breath, you get more relaxed. And now I want you to go inside yourself. And I want you to imagine yourself and look down at your hands in your imagination. And I want you to see all the cells of your body disintegrate into billions of beautiful flecks of light, almost as if you're existing as a light cloud. So we are all comprised of energy. Everything is made of energy. It is the one constant in the universe, what we all have as a common denominator. So you're kind of experiencing yourself right now as your energy body. And I want you to see the layers of cocooning of energy around yourself. And then I want you to look around and see that your energy is communing constantly with the energy of everything and everyone around you at all times. There's never isolation or separation. There's always connection, always joined. And then I want you to look up and see a huge, beautiful ribbon of light above you. It's massive, filling the whole sky. This is the flow of the cosmos. This is the higher consciousness of one. This is what I call the nexus. And I want you to see your light energy cloud merge into the flow of light that you see above you. And I want you to just surrender to that as it's completely safe. And when you've made the connection and you're in the flow, you will know because you will have the sensation of coming home. You will feel blissful, you will feel love on levels that you have never been able to reach before. This is an area of high frequency energy. And that's all that can exist up there is this high frequency resonance. And this is a place where miracles happen, spontaneous healings, and where we have real power to create. And we can draw on the wisdom and knowledge that are in this flow of one consciousness. And it helps us have a perspective because all of a sudden you feel from the core of your being that you are everything and everyone else. and that everything else and everyone else is you. The illusion of separation is gone. You realize we're all part of the same pie. And with that comes a lot of comprehension and a shift in the way we are, because all of a sudden it will no more make sense to do any harm or engage in any of the lower level energy behaviors or emotions like anger or greed or hatred, jealousy, that kind of thing. Control. So with that, we call that being awakened to a higher consciousness. So with all of that knowledge and all of that availability for us to create here a new reality, we're going to build one together now. And as we build it, we're going to consider how courage figures into that for us. So I want you to imagine tomorrow that you're in this perfect life that you can imagine for yourself. You get up in the morning excited, in love with life, excited for the day, passionate for what you're about to do, who you're going to be with, being in this world. You're healthy and vibrant, strong. Your family is the same. And it's evident in the shine in their eyes and the laughter on their lips. You go out into your community and see your friends and others in your community that you live with. And they're all exhibiting these same behaviors, the shine in the eyes, the health and vitality, the glee in pursuing their lives, the connection to each other, to one another, and the goodwill. And there's abundance for all in this reality we're going to create. Pure, clean drinking water available for everybody. Natural, healthy food available in abundance for everybody. An earth that is healthy and balanced, and we are aligned to working in conjunction with it together in partnership. I want you to see systems of government and authority that is dedicated, are full of awakened individuals to this higher consciousness and are behaving accordingly and helping us develop systems so that our lives can flow in the most efficient way. I want you to see healthy, free people enjoying their lives, enjoying their freedoms, traveling where the heart wants to take the feet, congregating together, people being together, loving, touching, dancing, singing, celebrating life, working, problem solving, learning. We do this all best together. So I want you to imagine what that world looks like for you. Are you driving to work in your dream car? Are you having the best relationship of your life? Have you reconnected with your family and friends? And you are feeling completely fulfilled and loved, so secure, so trusting and confident, knowing that everybody else on the planet is awakened and we're all being guided by these same loving principles. Then I want you to imagine for yourself, this is quite a big thing to imagine, but I want you to get real personal now. And I want you to imagine that, we're still human and It's not going to be perfect all the time. There's going to be bumps in the road. But I want you to imagine that we have everything we need to take care of ourselves and to handle the bumps when they come along and to flow with them with less strife. So we're imagining this wonderful place and time and reality that I want you to sit with for a moment, that you are totally worthy of this reality. And I don't want you to worry about the how are we going to get there and what does that look like? I want you to imagine it as if it's already done. It is done, so say we all. And I want you to just take a moment to consider courage and what role courage plays for you in this scenario. It actually takes a lot of courage to change. It takes a lot of courage, even if it's changing to something better. It's still a change, and sometimes humans have a hard time adapting to the change. It takes a little bit of faith. It takes a little bit of courage, because sometimes it's a little uncomfortable or things get a little topsy-turvy on the way there. And so it takes a little bit of personal courage, and that's okay. That's okay. And you know, this isn't the Wizard of Oz or anything, but there's some profound truth in sitting with our courage and what it means to us. And you know, it doesn't have to be the courage of a hero that we all think of in the stories. Personal courage is just the willingness to adapt to change, the willingness to go the extra mile, even though you might be a little bit afraid or uncomfortable. And that personal courage can look very much like simple things in everyday life. Trying to go more with the flow when things don't go as scheduled, or speaking up your truth, even though you know you're a little uncertain about what the consequence might be. Little courages are really important and really important for us to acknowledge. So just take a moment and imagine this beautiful life that you're living, and that you're acknowledging your own personal courage that we all have and that we employ. And I want you to just give yourself a bit of a pat on the back for that. And I want you to include it in this intention, because it's an important part of being human. So I wonder what else you would feel in this perfect life. Would you feel relieved to not be in any pain? Would you feel excited to be pursuing your life dreams? You know, all our issues of survival, core issues, are being taken care of. So that means the finances and the resources and the time is more available to each of us to be pursuing the gifts that we were given, and the ability to share them with the whole planet. Can you imagine how excited you would be to get up every morning and get started? I want you to imagine the warm feeling when you see the smiles on your kids' faces at that breakfast table. I want you to imagine the deep, profound connection you feel with your partner, with your friends, with your family. I want you to feel secure, knowing that the news you hear is the truth. And I want you to wonder what you would feel like if you had the abundance of everything you needed and did not have to worry about any of that. And most of all, I want you to walk in those shoes right now, that life and that reality you've just created. And I want you to get in touch with the gratitude. Gratitude is the most powerful force to help us anchor this intention of reality into our generous present moment and make it this reality here and now on this earth plane. So my gratitude just gets enormous when I'm walking about in my intended beautiful life. I just look around me at the beauty of the earth, at the people in my life, and my heart just swells. I almost can't contain it. I feel just so much larger on the inside than I do on the outside. And I just have this impulse to share unconditional love with everyone. I'm so grateful. And with the gratitude comes feeling worthy, becomes feeling worthy of it. So, what I want you to do is take this beautiful intention of yourself in this intended new world that you want to live in. And I want you to hold it as an energy ball in your center now. Feel the whole intention, whole scenario be crackling with life inside you, in your heart, your solar plexus, the Dantian. And then I want you to impermeate every part of your beautiful intention that you created just now with these emotions of joy, of fulfillment, of gratitude. And then we're going to take a very large breath in. And when we exhale it, we're going to release that energy to the world. And the way I like to envision it for me is concentric rings of the energy leaving me, almost like a star going supernova inside me. And putting that higher resonance frequency out there into the world to make all the other matching frequencies light up all around the world in response. Ready? We're going to take that breath in now. I always feel so great after doing that, so tingly. So it is done. So say we all. I want you to start wiggling your fingers and toes, maybe moving your head around. Come back into your body. When you're ready, open your eyes. Come back into the room. Thank you so much for joining me, whether this is the live version or the recorded version. All of this means something. All of this is making the difference. The more we do it together, the bigger the magnitude of the power that's created. So thank you so much for joining me. We do the longer meditations at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we do these shorter ones at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Every day, anytime, join me live on Zoom, or feel free to do these recorded versions from YouTube or Facebook. Have a wonderful Sunday evening, and I don't know what tomorrow's topic will be, but I guess we'll find out. Good night.